So now let us discuss, without using a protractor, can you verify that every angle of the vacant quadrilateral in figure 1 is a right angle? So now on the screen we are having figure 1. The uncovered portion in the center is a square with each side A units. Yes. So they are asking us to verify that is every angle of this quadrilateral a right angle. We have to verify it without using a protractor. Yes, means without using protractor, can we know that every angle of this quadrilateral is 90 degree? Yes, we can verify that. What we have to do? We have to just draw a diagonal in it. Yes, so after that we have to measure the length of every side of the triangle. So we have done here, that is PQ is 4, QR is 4 and the PR is 4 root 2. Okay, so we have measured the lengths of each side of the triangle. Now we have to find the square of longest side, which should be equal to the square of a sum of other two sides. Means 4 root 2 square is 32. Okay, and other side we are getting 16 plus 16. So when we will add 16 plus 16, it will give us 32. Means both the side are 32 equals to 32. Yes, thus the angle which is opposite to the longest side will surely measure 90 degree. And thus we can say that every angle of this quadrilateral is 90 degree, or it is a right angle without using a protractor. So now let us study the last activity from page number 89. On a sheet of card paper, draw a right angled triangle of side 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm. Means on one paper you have to draw or construct a triangle. Yes, three sides are given, means you can construct the triangle. And how to construct it you have learnt in the first lesson. So here you can see the triangle. No? In this way you have to construct. Construct a square on each of the side. Now we have to construct, first you will construct a triangle. After that you will construct a square on each side. Means now from A you will measure a distance of 3 centimeter. Yes. From B you will measure a distance of 3 centimeter with scale. And then this 3 you will join with this 3. Okay, and then you will get a square, and this inner marking is of 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 3. Yes, and then draw squares like that. Okay, now after that from here to here you will measure 4 centimeter with scale and draw a line. Yes, in that 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeters line you will draw. Dots you give and afterwards you will join that. Okay, now from here you will use a scale. And you will draw 4 centimeter and dots at every 1 centimeter. Now join the lines and then inner 1 centimeter lines you are going to draw squares. In the same way you will draw a square of 5 centimeter. Okay, so our diagram with squares is ready. Now find the area of each of the squares. Means every square's area you have to find out. Yes, and then we have to verify Pythagoras theorem. Now area of square is how much? Yes, side into side. Now this is a square whose side is 3 everywhere. Yes, means what we will do? 3 into 3, then this will be how much? 9. Yes, now this is 4, 4, 4, 4. Yes, means what? 4 into 4, it will give us 16. Now 5, 5, 5, 5 means 5 5s are 25. Yes. Now did we get the squares of each area of each square? Yes. Now after getting the area of each square, we will verify Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras saying? Longest side, what is it? 25. Yes. Means it was 5. Its square should be equal to the square of these two. means it should be added. Sum of the square of other two sides means 3 square plus 4 square. Yes, this square should be equal to sum of the square of other two sides. Now 5 square we got 25. 3's we got 9. 4's we got 16. Now 25 is equals to 9 plus 16 will give us 25. Are they equal? Means did we verify Pythagoras theorem from this? Yes. So did you understand the last activity? Given two sides of right angle triangle, you can find the third side using Pythagoras theorem. So let's learn now how to solve the sums. Example, in triangle ABC, angle C is 90 degree. So did they show you 90 degree? Length AC is equals to 5 centimeter. AC is 5 centimeter. Yes. BC is 12 centimeter. What is the length of seg AB? So are we able to find length of seg AB? Yes. What we can do? In the right angle triangle ABC, angle C is 90 degree. Yes. If this is 90 degree, then AB will be the hypotenuse. So hence side AB is the hypotenuse. According to Pythagoras theorem, length AB square means this is equals to length AC square plus BC square. Length AC square plus BC square. 5 square plus 12 square is equals to 25 plus 144 will give us 169. Therefore, length AB square is equals to 169. Yeah. Now, if we'll take root on both the side or squares on both the side, our answer will be length AB is equals to 13. Therefore, length of seg AB is how much? 13 centimeter. Okay. So, now let us solve practice set 29 and understand how to solve the sums. So, now we are going to start with our practice set 48. Question 1. In the figure below, find the value of x. So, here is the question 1. Yes. Or the figure 1. In this they have given us a triangle. Two sides are given. Third side we have to find out. Okay. So that same figure I have drawn in my book. Can you see the figure? If you will see, then is it a right angle triangle? Because here they have shown like this box. Is it? So is it a right angle triangle? So we can write here in triangle LMN, angle M is equals to 90 degree. Yes, means this angle is 90 degree. Then which is the side opposite to that? Yes, LN is the side opposite to that. Means is LN your hypotenuse? Yes, therefore side LN is the hypotenuse. Did you understand what I have written? Yes. Now, if it is a hypotenuse, then can we use Pythagoras theorem? Yes. So, now we can write here, according to Pythagoras theorem, what we can write? What is his theorem saying? Hypotenuse square means whose square? Yes, length LN. Yes, square, no? So we'll put like this square bracket and write square is equals to what? Sum of the square of other two sides. Yes, so we'll take this first, length LM bracket square plus length MN means this one, square bracket square. Did you understand? Now we'll substitute the value. What is ln's value? They have given us x, means x square is equals to, okay, therefore we'll write LM. What is LM? 7 square plus mn is 24. So 24's square. Okay. Now we all know what is 7 square. Very good. 49. Here we'll write therefore x square is equals to 7 square 49. Now 24 square. Now you will do it in rough work, but I am showing it to you here. Okay. 24 into 24. You don't do here, you will do in your rough book. 4 4s are 16. 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9 0. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4 6. Yeah. Then 7 and here 1, that is 576. So write here 576. Therefore, what we can write? X square is equals to this plus this, no? So here I will do 49. 6 plus 9, 5, no? 15. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. And 6, that is 625. Yes. So x square is how much? 625. Are you understanding? 2 times x will give us 625. Then if we take square this side, then what will happen, children? It will remain x here. Square goes other side, it becomes square root. Okay. So square root of 625. Now you have learned in the previous lesson how to find square root. Yes. That time you might have even learned some of the square roots by heart. Yeah. But those who have not learned, pay attention here. How to find the square root. Yeah. I will show you how to find out the square root. See. Take the number 625. Is it divisible by 5? Yes. So 5 1s are 5. 1 is remaining. Take here 2. 5 2s are 10. 2 is remaining. 5 5s are. Yeah. Now 5 2s are 10. 2 is remaining. Take here, it will be 25. 5 5s are. Now 5 5s are 25. 5 1s are. So how many times 5 is coming? 4 times. So this is one pair. So we'll write it as 5. This is other pair. So into 5. 5 5s are 25. So square root of 625 is 25. Did you understand? So what we will write here? Therefore, x is equals to 25 units, because they have not given us measurement. So did you understand how to solve this sum? So now we'll solve question 2. In this question 2, we are having triangle PQR. Yes. So we will write here in triangle PQR. If you will see, right angle is here, it is at Q. Yes. So angle Q is equals to 90 degree. Yes. Means if angle Q is 90 degree, which is the side opposite to it? PR. Yes. Therefore, what we can say? Therefore, side PR is the hypotenuse. Understood? So PR is the hypotenuse. Now, according to what? Very good. According to Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, what is that? Longest side. What is that? Length PR square. Okay, did you understand how I am writing? Is equals to sum of other two sides. Yes, so we will take length PQ. This is other side, no? PQ bracket close square bracket square plus QR. Length QR square. Okay, now we'll substitute the value. What is PR's value? 41. So we'll write 41 square is equal to, what is PQ? 9. So 9 square plus QR is x. So x square. Now 41 square is how much? We'll do it in rough work. See here. 41 into 41. 1 1s are 1. 1 4s are 4. 0. 4 1s are 4. 4 4s are 16. So 1 8 6 1. Yes. So what is the answer? 1681 is equals to. 9 square is 81 plus x square. Okay. Now, x value we have to find out. With x, are we having 81? This 81 will take other side. Here is it plus. When we take other side, it will become minus. Okay. So, what is there here at the other side? First, we'll write and take. What is that? 1681. This 81 will take here means it will be minus 81 is equals to what remains here is x square. Okay. Now 1681 minus 81 will give us 1600 is equals to x square. Okay. Now what I am doing? X square I will write here 1600 there. See x square is equals to 1600. Did you understand what I did? Now, this square if I will take other side, will it become root of 1600? Yes. Now, don't look at 0, just look at 16. Root of 16 is, means which two numbers we multiply, then do we get 16? That two numbers should be same. Yes, 4 4s are 16, yeah? So 4. Now 2 zeros, from that 1 0 we will add. Then what it will be? 40. So root of 1600 is 40. You multiply and see, you will get, see 40. Multiplication. 4 4s are 16. 0, 2 zeros will add. Did we get 1600? Yes. So x is equals to 40 units. Did you understand how to solve the second sum? Sum number 3. In triangle EDF, see EDF, angle D is equals to 90 degree. Do we have angle D 90 degree? The side opposite to it is EF. So, therefore, side EF is the hypotenuse. Okay. According to Pythagoras theorem, length EF, okay, square is equals to length ED square plus length DF square. Now after substituting the value, EF is 17, so we wrote 17 square. ED is x, yeah, so we wrote x square, and DF is 8, so 8 square. 17 square is 289 is equals to x square will write as it is. 8 square is how much? 64. Yeah. Now, we want to find x square's value. So, this plus 64 will take other side. Then it becomes 289 minus 64 is equals to x square. After subtraction, we get 225 is equals to x square. I have written it. X square is equals to 225. Now, this square, I will take other side. Then it will go from here. Here it remains x. Other side it becomes root of 225. So what is the root of? Means which number will we multiply 2 times so that we will get 225? Then that is 15. I have shown you the method also. How to find the square root. Yes. Therefore x is equals to 15 units. So here we have solved question 1, 3 sums of practice set 48.